Shout out to the Cows Gang. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer, and welcome to the show, Victim or Volunteer. Man, Cows Gang, I got up this morning, thank God let's see another day, took a shower so I get fresh, so clean, so I can sit my ass on the couch and do nothing. But I gotta tell y'all about this one. When I thought I heard it all, I didn't. This one right here, one of the worst, heinous, you know what? I can't even describe it. I'm just gonna tell y'all. You have a dude who live in Rockford, Illinois. That's like a couple hours from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? This dude actually stole a funeral home van with a dead body inside. You want to know why he did it, y'all? Just take a guess. This motherfucker stole the funeral home van to go to his baby mama's shower. Let me repeat that one more time. This dude, 23 years old, Deon Howard, and I'm gonna say allegedly, stole a funeral home van with a body in it so he can attend his baby shower. You cannot make this up. This motherfucker.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Went to a funeral home located in Rockford. It's called Collins and Stone Funeral Home. They left the van running, and this dude hopped in it and just drove off in the mother. Let's get into this. Deon Howard was taken into custody on a Sunday morning after a traffic stop. And to let y'all know, it took 2 months to finally catch him. This dude has been charged with unlawful possession of a stolen vehicle and abuse of a corpse in January. You know what I'm saying? The dead body that was in the van wasn't even found in the van. You can't make this up. He took the body and dumped it off somewhere on the south side of Chicago, somewhere around where I live, 890 Cottage Grove. You can't make this up. The deceased name is Curtis Brown, who was 47 years old and died of natural causes, who lived in Rockford, and the body was took out that van and dropped off on the southeast side of Chicago. Now, since then, the body has been, released from the hospital and back to the Collins and Stone Funeral Home. Now, they found the van in Chicago on the 1400 block of East 87th Street. And I'm telling you, that's near 890 Cottage Grove, near the border of Avalon Park and Calumet Heights. Rockford police said the body that was inside, which officials said was in a bag, not in a coffin, was still missing. The body was later found behind a vacant home on the 8200 block of South Manistee Avenue in the South Chicago neighborhood. That's considered the southeast side. It was not immediately clear if the body was still in his bag. Now, the county coroner's office took Brown's body back to Rockford, and the family's been notified about the incidents. So because of that, now it's a lawsuit that's going to be pending against Collins and Stone Funeral Home. And for what I'm looking at, they already been on probation for unprofessional conduct and failure to account for personal property prior to the incident. So allegedly, they're accused of stealing the deceased that came with them when they came to the funeral home. You know what I mean? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and let the news speak on this.
Just in the last hour, Rockford police have named the man they are looking for in connection to that bizarre crime. Police say 23-year-old Deon Howard is believed to be the person who stole a van from Collins and Stone Funeral Home over the weekend with a dead body inside. Howard has not been arrested yet, but has been charged with unlawful possession of a stolen vehicle and abuse of a corpse. The van was stolen from the Rockford Funeral Home over the weekend. Then on Sunday, Chicago police recovered it at 87th and Dorchester on the city's south side. But the body was nowhere to be found until Monday, when the corpse was discovered behind a vacant home near 82nd and Manistee, about 2.5 miles from where the van was left. The remains of that man have been identified as 47-year-old Curtis Brown. He died of natural causes on Thursday night. In addition to the suspect's mugshot, police also released these surveillance images of Howard. If you know where Howard is, you can submit a tip anonymously to the Rockford Police Department. In the meantime, the Winnebago County Coroner's Office has picked up Brown's body and taken it back to Rockford. Reporting live, Casey Cronus, Fox 32, Chicago.
A man accused of stealing an Illinois funeral home van with a corpse inside of it has been arrested in Green Bay. Your neighborhood reporter in Green Bay, Tyler Jobe, explains how authorities tracked him down.
A suspect who fled from Chicago 2 months ago has been caught in Green Bay. Authorities arrested 23-year-old Deon Howard in Green Bay on Sunday, who allegedly stole a funeral home van with a corpse inside of it. The incident happened in Rockford, Illinois in late January. The Rockford Police Department tells NBC 26 the van was unlocked and running before it was stolen. Rockford police say the van was found in a neighborhood by Chicago police the day after the theft, but the body was not inside. The corpse was found in a nearby Chicago neighborhood 2 days following the theft. Family members of the deceased man, Curtis Brown, spoke with a Rockford news station soon after the incident.
I was angry, frustrated, because I'm like, how could you misplace a body?
Family members said they were pursuing a lawsuit against the funeral home. The Collins and Stone Funeral Home directors did not return our call. Rockford police identified the suspect as Deon Howard, but it wasn't until 2 months later on March 19th when the Brown County Sheriff's Office says Howard was arrested following a traffic stop. Authorities say Howard was a passenger in a car, and when the vehicle was stopped, he was uncooperative and argued with officers. The Sheriff's Office says they arrested Howard for obstructing and learned of his warrants in Rockford after they identified him. Howard made an appearance in Brown County Court today regarding extradition. In Green Bay, Tyler Jobe, NBC 26.
Man, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? That's one of the most sickening, heinous I've ever seen. Now, true, the funeral home got to take accountability, because why would you leave the key up in, in the van? That happened to me once, I ain't gonna lie. My left my car running because I was just going to my mama's house to see how she was doing and come right back out. And as soon as I come outside, they got in my car and drove off. Right on 89 where I grew up at. Some young motherfuckers, but I got it back in the next day. You know what I'm saying? But still, this is the chance you take leaving your keys in the car running. Now, I'm sure the funeral home was probably like, nobody want to take this van. There's a body in it. But that means they don't know nothing about it. You can't make this up. Now, let me tell you what's even more disturbing in my opinion. Let's go on Instagram. Shout out to First Promo. He posts a lot of stuff that's relevant, stuff on social media. He be on it. Let's go on to his page. Look at the picture. It shows Deon Howard and his soon-to-be baby mama. I want you to understand that they're allegedly saying that he took the van with the body in it to attend his baby shower. But I want you to look at the comments from these women. I want you to take a look at the comments. The first comment is Sexy Red. And I'm talking about Sexy Red the rapper. Take a look. If you click on it, that's Sexy Red. 5 million followers, 809, she falling back. This is her, check mark and everything. She says he did what he had to do and put the shrug emojis.
Y'all ain't got no sense, you black women.
And if you look into the responses, other women, black women, of course, she responded to Sexy Red saying, that's a father. Laughing, clapping, people crying, laughing. You know what I'm saying? Got women say, free him for real. And you cannot make up. And then this one says, right, he still made it. You know what I'm saying? Women are actually condoning it. They look at him as a real man because he did what he had to do. And this only just from Sexy Red comment and people response. Now, this one woman said, nah, everything isn't meant to be praised. Y'all know he was wrong for stealing that van, and of course it was worse because a body was in there. Had this happened to one of your loved ones, you'll be pissed. Let's see what the 5 comments of the reply said. This one says, girl, they dead. Where they going, they gonna be late for. You know, these baby mama tails don't know how to, articulate when it come to writing and responding. Yeah, girl, they dead. Where they going, they gonna be late for. This person said, y'all so cooked. This person say, so if it was your grandmother mother, make sure you say they dead anyway, right? Clown. This woman say, we ain't praising him. We are simply just saying that here's a man that would do what he has to do for his ohana, and put the shrug and emoji and 100. See, this is what I want you to understand, Cows Gang. You have a lot of these baby mama terrorists who love convicts. See, all they give a about is him doing what he had to do to go to a baby shower. That he gonna be locked up for 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7 years to be around, to be a father to his child. As long as he come, see they so they get their 30 minutes of attention. Look at the comments. Deon did it for the fam. This one says he's going to be a great father. This woman says free him. No disrespect to the family, but his little heart was in the right place. Maybe they can start a GoFundMe to get him a little used car. You see what I'm saying? So I just want you to take a look. I just want y'all to understand, Cows Gang, on one of the reasons why I created this show, Victim or Volunteer, because you have a lot of people that put themselves in situations and then cry victim afterwards. And you have to ask these questions. Is this person really a victim? Or is this person really a volunteer? You have a lot of people that condone this. The family, the deceased family. I just want y'all to understand, Cows, I'm just being real with you. You know, I joke and stuff like that. I'm just being real with you. Y'all run around here thinking that, everybody is for right or wrong. No, Some people are for the some people are for the toxic. This is why it's best to stay away from these types. Because what if that was your father, that was your mother, your brother, your grandfather, your son, your daughter, that body was found somewhere else, and you see these comments from these convicts? How would you feel? So I gotta ask y'all, Cows Gang, the reason why I did this one, because I want you to understand there are a lot of black women, including Sexy Red, is saying he did what he had to do. He's a good father, even though he won't be around for some years because of what he did. Plus he got other warrants and charges that he did previous. So when it comes to this Rockford man, 23 years old, soon to be a father, stealing dead bodies and funeral home vans, I got to know, is Deon Howard a victim or volunteer? And before we go, I gotta ask this one, Cows Gang. You have all these black women that support this type of and they have their right, free will. If they get with a guy who does like this and then they turn around and give him the Ike Turner fade away, or give him the OJ Simpson special, or run off and run away from their responsibilities, will they be a victim or volunteer?
Y'all tell me what y'all think. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Cows Gang, Cows Gang.